Yo, what's cracking, man? I hope everyone's having a blessed motherfucking day, man. Today we got the Cartel Killer Clown. Yes, you heard that right, bruh. Killer fucking clown, man. So let's get into this shit and let's see what the fuck is good, bruh. You dig? You feel me, you dig? And while you're here, man, drop a like on this video, man.
Welcome back to Disturbed Reality. Today we're delving into the Narcos world. Once again I'll be covering another brutal cartel video. Now this video in particular isn't one of the well-known ones, but it's brutal nonetheless, and once again the culprits or the perpetrators of this act are the CJNG cartel, the Jalisco New Generation cartel, and you know, I am still waiting on royalties from El Mencho for covering these topics. Who knows how that'll work out. But anyway, before I get into the video, let's talk about a little backstory. Now as I mentioned, the perpetrators behind this video were the CJNG cartel, and more precisely, this video or this crime is believed to have been orchestrated by Fabian Urbino Morales, also known as El Payaso. Now of course El Mencho Nemesio Oseguela Cervantes is the leader of the CJNG cartel, but obviously with a cartel the size of CJNG, El Mencho cannot run the whole organisation himself. So what the likes of El Mencho will do, he will appoint like various bosses, commanders, to take control of certain elements of the cartel and certain areas in which the cartel operates. Think of it this way, if you work in retail, I'm sure you guys are aware of local area managers, where the managers will basically oversee the shops in that specific area. That's essentially what a lot of these big cartels do. They will have lower down bosses who look after certain areas in which the cartel operates. One of these men was Fabian Urbino.
Bro, this guy's a yapper, bro.
The clown in Spanish. He got this nickname as he worked in the circus when he was a younger man, and eventually he turned to crime. But during his criminal career, he kept one signature from his circus days, the clown mask. And in fact, even his henchmen would wear the clown masks. At the start of this video, I showed a clip of CJNG members wearing their clown masks and showing off their weapons. It's unknown whether Fabian Urbino Morales was one of these men. Fabian Urbino Morales and his henchmen began with a group by the name of Los Metros, a criminal group established in Reynosa, who were originally a faction of the infamous Gulf Cartel. Rumour has it that El Mencho and his people recruited Los Metros when they saw the way they executed their rivals. They cut them up and burned them in gasoline drums. El Payaso and his group of sicarios were making waves with their brutality. El Mencho just had to recruit them to his ever-growing CJNG empire, and that's exactly what he did. The Los Metros quickly became a cell within the CJNG organisation. So Fabian Urbino Morales was making waves in the criminal underworld. However, this didn't last long, as he was arrested on the 29th of January 2020. He was arrested in the state of Michoacan. However, despite El Payaso's arrest, it's still believed that his group, the Los Metros, are still operating in Tamaulipas and potentially other states in Mexico. So yeah, El Payaso, thank God, is now behind bars, but his brutal legacy still lives on. One of his most well-known acts of torture and brutality was captured on film. The video depicted the brutal torture of a rival cartel member. Now the victim in the video, from my knowledge, hasn't been positively identified, but it's widely believed that the victim belonged to the La Familia Michoacan cartel, who the CJNG are currently at war with. But anyway, let's talk about the video itself. That's why you guys are here, right? The The video is commonly titled Yo quiero agua, which in English translates to I want water. The video clip is around 30 seconds long. The video depicts a suspected cartel member who's had his face completely flayed and skinned. Now you don't see this happening, but you basically see the aftermath, and the victim is still alive. So yeah, all of the skin on his face has been completely removed. Nothing that resembles facial features are there anymore. No skin, no lips, no eyelids, nothing. All that remained were his eyeballs. The video is extremely visceral, and sometimes when you watch these sort of videos, you're actually surprised by how the human body looks after acts of brutality, because this video, it almost looked like one of those 80s slasher movies, you know, like with the practical effects and whatnot. To me it just...
But yeah, man, fuck. I can't really concentrate on this dude, like what he's saying and shit, bro. Like, nah. So yeah, I don't know, man. Fuck. I'm just gonna end this video off, man. No disrespect intended. Man's just trying to bang out some content, you know what I'm saying, man. Trying to get some subscriberies, you know what I'm saying? Some subscriberies, man. So be a subscribery. I like that shit up, you know what I'm saying? Big brr. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, say man, if you don't like this video, you're gay, man.